Servant leadership is something we all strive for. Well, with each passing day, Port Arthur's Damon West is trying to live up to the powerful message he spreads. From drug addiction to empowering young athletes, he knows what it's like to fail, and this past fall, he shared that wisdom with two groups that haven't done much of that this season.
My past, y'all, is my lesson. The present, this is my gift to you.
It's a speech that many football teams have already heard.
He said, West, go out there and go be that coffee bean.
And that's what Damon West has done ever since he got a second chance.
There's not another player in the history of the NCAA that's ever gotten a life sentence and got out with a chance to tell about it.
A former quarterback at North Texas, he is now a motivational speaker. His 7 years in prison serving as an amazing story, which this past fall he was able to tell to two programs about to be on the world stage.
Georgia and Alabama in the national championship game. What is the first thing that comes to your mind?
How to pick a favorite in this game.
In June and October, West shared this tale of redemption at Georgia.
Give three. Hey guys, what's going on, man? You remember that story I told y'all about the coffee bean, right?
In August, it was Alabama. That trip, an eye-opening experience, both because of the facility.
The winning is in your face. There's championship rings all over the place. There's championship trophies all over the place. And it's hard not to feed off that kind of energy. You know what I mean? Like I tell that coffee bean story all the time. People put out energy. I mean, there's an energy there that makes you gravitate towards being a champion.
And the chance to meet a college football legend.
First of all, hey man, this is Nick Saban. I'd been to Clemson, I'd been to A&M, Michigan State, all over the country. And everywhere I've gone, these coaches give me these video testimonials about the presentation I did. Everybody we talked to would say, man, don't even ask him that question. He's never going to do something like that. Just be happy that you're at Alabama. Don't do that.
And I think his story is very compelling because of the sacrifices that he had to make to get his life back where it needed to be.
Some of those coaches got back in touch with me and said, man, you pulled it off. I would have lost that bet if we'd have bet. You know?
West understands why these two programs are so good, and football, turns out, is only a small part of it.
I'm in awe of the commitment they have to helping these guys become better men. But you see these guys and you see the fishbowl that they're in and the microscope that they're under and how they handle that. When you go into a room, you think, hey, I'm just looking for that one. And it never fails. At least one of them will come up and say, hey, man, I'm dealing with some stuff. I've got some issues I'm dealing with. Or the coaches will even put you up with somebody. And then you feel like you were really right where you were supposed to be for that day.
All right, prediction time. Who's going to win the national championship?
Daniel, I can't tell you who's going to win the national championship, nor do I want to have to pick because I love both these programs. They've been so good to me.
Well, the opposite is probably true, too.
Somebody asked me one time, Damon, if you could be anything in the world, what would you want to be? This is when I was in prison, and my answer was one word, useful. So today I feel useful. Today I feel like I have a purpose. I can go out and help these athletes and help anybody that hears my story.
He's a great guy, the way he's turned his life around. DamonWest.org is his website. He says there is one key difference in the game. He thinks the team that scores a defensive touchdown will take this.
All right, we'll take that. Thank you, Daniel.